folks, welcome back to...
Hi, I'm Character.
That is Shoggy. I am Marcos. Joined, as always, is Ruben.
I'm Shoggy.
I'm here. I'm Ruben.
Yeah, that's
I'm
Ruben.
Tubin. And I'm Lubin. Let's go.
Speaking of Lubin, I had a nightmare scenario happen last night. So my computer crashed. Like we were watching New Jack City, and then my computer just fucking ate shit, and I couldn't figure out why it was fucked. My computer was just fucked. Like it would not restart. I had to redo the BIOS. You know what I'm saying? Reset.
On paper, you probably have the best computer of all of us, and yet
I don't understand computers. I understand hardware, but I don't understand software at all. So I run into problems where I don't understand that every bit of data needs electricity, and I only have so much electricity that I could use. So just
plugging it.
No, I had to reboot the BIOS. It was a pain in the ass. Anyways, regardless, that's not the nightmare scenario. The nightmare scenario is that while all this happened, in the me trying to figure it out, I had a bottle of lube next to my bed, and the cap wasn't on very tight. And it fell over, and I it was the slow drip, and I didn't notice it until this morning when I wake up and my entire side of the bed is covered in lube. And you're laughing, Shoggy, but I don't know what to do with my mattress now. My entire mattress is soaked in lube.
Well, is it a water-based or silicone-based lube?
It's water-based, because if it was silicone-based, that would be nightmare.
Yeah. It's you're gonna
burn
be
my
slipping
mattress,
around in bed
for the rest of my life. But now it's sticky.
I'll tell you that one of the best goon offs I ever had. Goonins, whatever the kids call stimulating your bingus until you bonkus.
Until you gungus? Yeah.
That's silicone lube, I tell you what.
I'm not a fan of silicone lube. I don't like the feeling of it. It feels like
lube?
No, powdery chalk.
Then you must not be getting the good stuff then.
No, I've used gun oil.
You got throws of fucking
gun oil isn't actually the good stuff. Former sex store worker here.
It's the most expensive.
I can't remember the one that I thought was really good. I don't really fuck with. See, I don't like silicone-based lube too much because it is a fucking bitch to wash off.
Yeah.
You have to go take a fucking shower after you jack off. You gotta wash your hands after you jack off.
Yeah.
And that's lame.
Yeah, for butt stuff too. It doesn't feel good. I
can only imagine trying to get it out. I mean, you probably have some real smooth poos after that for a little while.
I just don't like it. It's not for me. The other stuff I do like the feeling of. I kind of like the stickiness that happens eventually. It's nice. It's more preferable to me. It's a preferable feel. And I like that you can just kind of pat your hands dry and then it goes away.
Yeah.
But the thing is that it's in my bed now, and it's in the fibers of my bed, and now it's sticky, and I don't know what
that smell.
I don't see the problem. Your bed is ready to go.
Yeah, you should just start sleeping on your front.
Well, it also
just grind up against your bed all night.
Just squeeze the corner of your mattress.
It also was all over my floor. So I woke up this morning and immediately slipped in it, and it was it was bad. It was bad. It was a real comical,
Did the whistle sound effect play? Because that, in Jurassic Park they play that when the Newman guy falls.
Yeah.
In the rain.
I did not. I did not know they had
Watch
a slide
it again,
whistle.
and you'd be like, "What the fuck?"
Look, if you got a fat guy falling down, I'm sure John Williams was very reserved and didn't just have a tuba playing every time that Newman was walking around.
No, the one that got me really good recently was the fucking. Fuck, I can't. I lost it. My brain is cooked. I was thinking about the Star Wars. I rewatched Star Wars. I forget which episode. It's one of the first releases. I can't remember which one it was.
What
but it's the one
in the movie.
It's the one where
episode 1, The Phantom.
No.
Was it episode 2, Attack of the Clones?
No, it was the.
Was it episode 3, Revenge of the...
Stop it now. Stop it now. It's the one where they're on Tatooine and they have the jazz. They have the jazz.
That's
thing.
number 2. That's 5.
And
Well, no. That'd be 1 or 6. No, 4 or 6.
It's the one where the girls sing, where they have that fucking fly mouth thing.
Okay,
Girl.
Revenge of the Jedi, Return of the Jedi, yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, and it's like, ba doo da da dee da. I was dying.
Yeah, the original version is so fucking good. Lap to Neck is such a good, like, space funk disco song.
It's jizz, yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't think that Max Rebo Band are jizz whalers. Now, Figure and Dan, the modal nodes, they are jizz whalers.
I hate this. I hate when this happens. I should never have said this.
There's more than one genre of music in the Star Wars galaxy. Not everybody is blowing jizz and wailing jizz and blasting jizz everywhere. There's also other kinds of genres like spunk and
Space punk.
goop.
Oh my god, Jesus Christ.
Original
Anyways.
Jizzler.
Yeah, anyways, I was just laughing. Like, I was watching that scene, and up until that point, I was, like, in the mood. I was like, oh, it's like, maybe I was wrong about Star Wars. Like, I have, like, a feeling about Star Wars, right? I have a sense of Star Wars where, like, I think that the magic of Star Wars for a lot of people is that they saw it in theaters when they were kids.
Or on a videotape when they were kids.
Yeah, and, like, the childhood memory of it is more important than the thing in and of itself. And so, like, I've seen it, but I was a grown-ass adult when I was exposed to, like, Star Wars movies. So, like, I don't have any of that, like, nostalgia for Star Wars, right? To me, they're just like samurai movies with, like, space backgrounds. I don't know.
That's what they're.
They're not bad. Like, I'm not saying that they're all dog shit, but, like, they're just not... It's not... I don't understand, like, making your entire personality around it. However... Blade 2 is that for me, because I showed Blade 2 and the other movie that I showed you last night that we were watching.
The Boondock Saints?
No, the Boondock Saints is, surprisingly enough, the Boondock Saints is Christine's favorite movie. Like, one of her favorite movies of all time.
I watched Boondocks. I'd only seen it once back when I was like 24, and I did get the natural genetic Irish, like, this is probably what God wants me to do, feeling from watching it. I forgot how funny that movie is. It's a very silly
funny.
Movie. And Willem Dafoe is just...
He was hamming it up.
He is... He did all the acting that got... There was no more acting for anybody to do that year.
No, the other movie that I saw was New Jack City. I saw New Jack City at my uncle's house, and he had this big ass TV, and I was like 8 years old, and I'm sitting down watching this, and they all, like, all my parents left to go, like, my dad left to go party, and my mom left to go, like, drink with my aunties. So, like, I was home alone at my uncle's house with this big giant ass TV, and they watched the first 2 minutes of New Jack City and then just left. So I'm there sitting there watching this movie, and, like, the volume of reality lowered. You know what I'm saying? Like, all that mattered to me was New Jack City. And, like, Shoggy, I showed Shoggy last night, and he was like, this is just Black Dick Tracy. That's all. It's just the Dick Tracy movie. But
I mean, aesthetically, yeah, like, it looks like an Adam West Batman thing, the way the Dutch angles and the weird background lighting, where they kick in a door and there's big blue light spilling, and it's like, this is very arch, this is very camp. I don't like it, but everybody's, like, wearing primary colors. And...
Yeah, you left when Nino Brown was wearing his most iconic anime fit, which is, like, this all-black, double-breasted, like, suit with
and
golden...
like karate pants, yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, but no, you missed it because he's wearing golden buttons and a big ass gold chain, and then he's got a little hat that's like not, it's like off center, like real, and he looks like and he's got these gold rimmed black glasses, and he literally looks like an anime character. It's the tightest shit I've ever seen in my life. It's the coolest anyone's ever looked in film. And anyways, what I'm saying is that, like, for me, the movies that I have that have like. That, like, no, I would change I've made my entire personality around them on New Jack City and Blade 2, right?
Good picks. Good picks.
Yeah. Ruben, what's a movie you do that for? Because I know you're more like a TV show guy. I feel like you're not really a movie guy.
Movie that I idolize.
Yeah, a movie that you base your life on. Clockwork Orange, I feel like, is the only movie
Dude, that is such an awful example.
Yeah,
Why
but
would you-
because it's his favorite movie. Like, I'm not saying he based his life on it, but he loved that movie. Like,
I don't like telling people that it's one of my favorite movies. 'cause
it's a good
not-
movie. It's a good fucking movie. It's
well
crazy.
shot. It's well shot, but it's like an awful theme about a dude that goes around beating people up and raping women.
No, the theme
not a
is
cool
about
movie.
the theme. No, you completely missed the point of the movie.
No,
the
I
theme,
didn't. I
The
read
theme
the
is
book
not
and the
yeah,
movie.
but it's about society. It's about that this like society is trying to fucking. It's about society, dickhead. It's not about a guy. It's about
I don't
society.
know, man. If
The thing
I
about
knew-
Clockwork Orange nobody gets is
if I knew some dude that went around beating people up and raping women, I'd want to change them too.
well, the book has kind of a different because of the
Tone,
last
yeah.
chapter kind of recontextualizes, and the book is the movie's a little more like
The actual last chapter, or like the last chapter of the American version.
the one where he's like, maybe I'm a piece of fucking shit and I should grow up.
And there's so if you don't know, there's in the American version, there's a chapter that's missing, and in
Yeah.
the original print, there's one where it's him reflecting on him being a piece of shit.
Yeah.
So like the movie, I don't really think it does justice.
The movie's
to, like,
about
the actual
society,
message
though.
in the
I-
book.
I like
which is
this.
which is more hitting the point. Of
Yeah.
what the fucking movie was trying to do.
Yeah,
So
I
it's
get
just
you.
like, he's just like, he just fucking gets in trouble, and then he goes back to normal. He just smiles and does his little thing. Like,
Well, I think
the movie ends right where it starts. Like,
Yeah.
it's not a reflection at all.
I think it works
Anyways.
for its own thing about society
Society.
and how he's punished. He does all these horrible things, and then the state's like, we're gonna step in and punish you. And then they're like, well, we fucked up. Back to your ways. He's like,
Cool.
yeah, society fails. Society fails him and everybody he hurts in the movie. Whereas in the book, he has a little more character arc at the end there. But I like them both. It's not my favorite Kubrick.
I think
or
I was
anything.
always a Matrix kid.
That tracks actually. That super tracks for you. The
I
Matrix.
was always a Matrix, and like, I was really into Alien and Predator when I was a kid.
Yeah,
But like, how do you reflect that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you
Other
have
than like jumping on the couch and shit.
you have Predator, like the movie Predator. You have like the mindset. You have Predator mindset. It's crazy to say.
Yeah.
No, but you do have like an aesthetic about you that is very much like 80s. You know what I'm saying? Like you
Yeah, I
have
do
a
like
retro.
80s stuff. I do
Yeah,
like
The
80s stuff.
mustache.
But
Nah,
like
it's-
80s looks. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
it's-
saying? I mean, I
yeah.
just got my first mullet. I got a baby mullet. You know, let me show it off in front of the camera.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
Oh, dude, that's nasty, dude. I love it.
You
That's
got the
hard.
mustache and mullet, the toxic progressive YouTuber combo.
I've been wearing my what's the name of the guy in the Matrix with the fucking sunglasses? Remember I called you and you're like,
They
"No,
all
it's
have
like-"
sunglasses.
Yeah, all
No,
of them.
the one with the one.
Oh,
with
he
the,
had a cool
the one who
jacket.
betrays them. The one who betrays them.
Cypher.
Cypher.
Look, check it out.
You do
Oh,
look
yeah.
like it's crazy how much you look like Joey Pants. It's nuts, dude.
Hell yeah. Remember when I called you one time right after I shaved my head?
Yeah, and you look exactly like him. It was fucking nuts, dude. He looks like Joey Pantalone. It's insane.
I called this dude up wearing the sunglasses, and I was like,
He was like, I'm in.
you know, I can't tell the difference is just as good. Some shit. I don't fucking know.
Hey, they got Tone. I think we're the Matrix, Tone.
Hey, Don, I think I just saw Deja Vu.
Yeah.
I think there's a glitch in the Matrix.
I think there's a
Don.
glitch. Tone. There's a glitch in the Matrix. I don't know, dude. Yeah, no. Whose voice is that? Oh my god. Anyways, Shaggy, what about you? I'm afraid of what you're gonna say.
It's probably Akira, or Evangelion, and F for Fake by Orson Welles and
That
Jurassic
one-
Park.
That last
Yeah,
one, actually,
I mean-
that F for Fake, absolutely.
Yeah.
You're the most Orson Welles coded man. You're a very European American.
Yeah, no, that's what America's great. We made the most European man ever, Orson Welles. The Europeans could never.
I'm surprised I didn't say Akira because I saw Akira when I was like 6, and I didn't know what it was. And it was the scene where he's like in the hospital, and the teddy bear turns all huge and he tries to kill him.
Yeah.
and I never found out what movie that was until like way later. But I think that's what got me into like sci-fi.
Mm-hmm.
That's what like got me huge into sci-fi, and then The Matrix, of course.
Yeah, I
All
got
of it just
Akira.
kept festering into like sci-fi look, you know, or like sci-fi things.
I rented Akira from Blockbuster when I was like 12 or 13, and I wasn't the same after that. It was like, what the fuck? This is the coolest fucking shit I've ever seen. This is cooler than Sonic the Hedgehog, which I've come to realize probably isn't true, but still, when you're 13, and
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah,
I don't think they had Shadow yet when I first saw Akira, and Shadow hit just like at exactly the wrong time for me. I didn't really appreciate Shadow till I was older.
Yeah. Well, it's because you like passed the you lived in like this weird no man's land between me and Ruben, because like I'm the middle between you and Ruben, right? And so like Ruben came in too late to enjoy like Corn and you know that like new metal shit.
Yeah, I was
Like,
slightly too early for it.
yeah, you were too early for it, and I was just right. I was the Goldilocks of that shit. But like, no, because Ruben, by the time you tell me insane stories all the time about how your dad was into Corn, and
No.
I can't get.
And I liked it.
Yeah, yeah.
I liked it back then. My sister would cry when my dad would play Corn.
It's scary, dude. It's legitimately scary.
I thought it was cool.
Yeah, it is cool, but
I remember
I
being
think-
really. I remember being really into Limp Bizkit, but not
Uh-huh.
knowing it.
yeah, yeah.
Like one of my favorite songs was the Nookie song.
it's a good song.
I didn't know who sang it or what it was. I was too young
Yeah,
to know or ask. You know.
Fred Durst is a fucking fashion icon. I love old man Fred Durst.
Yeah, old man Fred
They're all
Durst
great.
rocks.
He's so cool. He's cooler now than he ever was.
We went to the gem show today,
Yeah.
and we're standing outside, and I'm about to go in, and I'm like, so this is where they have the Chaos Emerald.
Fucking rolling your mustache.
Maria.
No, that mustache, you gotta get some round glasses too. You gotta get some Eggman
I
glasses.
have
Go
them.
with
He
that
does.
thing.
Yeah, he does. Dude,
Yeah.
he was when I first met him. That was his look. Was like skinny Eggman.
It's
That
like
was-
it's
So, like, movie
not-
one-
not buff
Yeah.
Bronson.
Movie
Yeah.
one, Jim Carrey Eggman. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That was
Bronson who's never been to the gym.
Yeah. Oh man. Speaking of the gym, dude, I need to like. It sucks. I've been going with Hamwich, but we're only going twice a week, and I don't know how to tell him I want to go every day. like, he's the whole point of me taking.
Is it because he has a guest pass?
No, he doesn't have a guest pass. He's got his own. I could go by myself, honestly, but like I don't want to. I hate going by myself because when I go by myself, I burn myself out. I need someone else there to tell me that too much is too much. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't do that shit by myself. I can't go and I'll go for like 3 hours, which is too long to be at the gym. You know what I'm saying? Like it's too long to be at the gym and have a functional life. You know? Because then you have to like wind down after. I don't know.
Yeah, the gym keepers are gonna start cutting you off.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, hey, no, hey, you're too long.
Just one more
Too
set.
long
You've
here."
had enough.
They're gonna be like,
I forgot that
I was doing that to people.
I love audio. I love silence on the audio podcast.
For the folks at home, they were mewing at each
Yeah,
other.
whoever looks
Look,
smogging
if you
each
want to
other.
see the bit, just go to YouTube.
Go to YouTube.
Go to
Actually,
YouTube and find our shit.
on some real shit though, I do wish that people would subscribe to the YouTube.
Yeah,
'cause
go to
that's-
YouTube. It's lemonparty.com.
That's not lemonparty.com. It is not.
That is lemonparty.com. You just said that's lemonparty.com,
No.
Marcos.
Yeah,
saying
that
it's
is
not, that
lemonparty.com.
our YouTube is not lemonparty.com. That is not.
Not yet. But enough people request it.
It's YouTube at Ainter Show. That's it. Just type in Ainter Show on YouTube, and we'll be the first things to pop up. Regardless, okay, I don't care about that.
You can't find Lemon Party on YouTube. Their terms of service are.
I was sad I couldn't find Tub Girl the
Too
other
repressive.
day. I was trying
Oh.
to fuck someone's brain up.
It's hard to find Goatsy sometimes now. I keep it in my image roll on my phone. It's literally like if you hit the top and then it scrolls to the top, I think it's the very first thing you see is Goatsy.
I
Just
hate this is the one thing, Shoggy, that I would, if I could remove this from you, like pluck it out of your brain, your aesthetic love of Goatsy, because I hate it. It's just, it is so disgusting and disturbing to me on such a deep and visceral level. It makes my stomach, it makes my butthole pucker seeing that. That's how scared I get of that. Because, and I know that like, yeah, like it's a scary image.
What if I see an alien and he turns around and he pulls his ass up and at me?
I would fucking.
It's scary.
I would cry. Scary. Because, listen, and I know this. I know it's funny to you. It's just an image to you, Shogs. That's all it is to you.
It's way more than an image to me.
Yeah, it's a symbol, I guess.
It is.
Yeah, but it's a lot of things.
Goatsy means so much.
You're not understanding, Shogs, that to me, it's a smell. It's a smell that I've smelled. Like the inside of a guy's ass smell.
I've stuck my finger in my butt and sniffed it. I know.
No. Like the shitty, bloody smell of the inside of the deep inside of a man's ass. That is an awful smell, Shogs. You don't understand. You can't even begin to comprehend this smell. It is.
Wouldn't put myself in a position where I need to smell the deep part of the inside of a man's ass, or a lady's ass. Frankly, I bet it smells about the same.
It's very similar, I would say. Fuck, what was I going to say?
The inside of men's asses are blue, and the inside of girls' asses are pink. That's how you can tell the difference.
Ruben, have you heard about matter babies?
What's the matter, baby?
Not much. What's the matter with you?
You tried to get me with that last night. I knew. I could smell it.
I tried to get chunky with it last night. I heard a very racist podcast make that joke, and I thought, I could do that too. I should do that too. I should take it back from them. They shouldn't have that funny of a joke.
I like how you just listen to racist podcasts and liberal podcasts now.
Yeah, it's like my main feed of like liberal. I've been listening to the Ezra Klein show, which he infuriates me. It's and then the other one is the Daily with like the and like it's because I want to know about news. You know what I'm saying? Here's okay. If you want the liberal version of what, like you go into any podcast app and you type in Patriot and you will get like right-wing news, like right-wing like commentary about things. If you want the liberal version of that, you go on to any podcasting thing and click the news tab and it will be that.
Is he not get away?
What are you saying?
Well, and if I don't want to, fuck you.
And you go on there.
EMEA.
You eat EMEA, motherfucker. Anyways, you me, dude. Fucking the next thing is like you go and you pick what I've done is like you pick the brightest colors or the soyest face. Those are the two ways you can tell what you're getting yourself into. So if you got a guy on there and like it's just a bright yellow color, then you're like, okay, this is like news media factual stuff. But if you got a dude and his face is like this, he's doing the like, or like, you know what I mean? If he's doing those kind of faces with like, soy faces, then you're getting opinions and not news. He's not giving you facts. He's reading you the news and then giving you an opinion about what he thinks is happening on the news. And so like both of those things to me are useless, but I'm like subjecting myself to that.
Whatever, dude. That's like your opinion.
Yeah, no, like I don't know. The fact that neither of you are informed about stuff does drive me a little insane.
I've been reading the news a lot more lately.
Yeah.
I still don't listen to podcasts or like read. I just want to know what's happening. I don't really want to read everybody's opinions about it.
Well, I can't read as much as I used to. Is the problem? I read before bed. And I used to read like news articles and stuff, but now I like don't have. I don't want to bum myself out before bed. It's like the problem. So I read now. I read like fiction stuff or like just random shit that people like, interesting things. This is what I read to go to sleep. But like while I'm on my walks and I'm like having a light day in the mail and I'm not like having to hustle, so I need to listen to music. I just listen to news podcasts now, and like, man, the state of that shit out there is crazy, dog.
Things aren't great by most metrics these days.
Racist ones, the racist like Republican ones, are like 15 minutes of they're like an hour to 2 hours long, maybe 15 minutes of content, 20 minutes of setting up the podcast on air, and then the rest of it is ads. The rest of it is supplements, like of some kind.
Yeah.
I heard about
Neurogum.
Well, did the gold companies finally buy up all the gold? Now they have to do different ads now?
No, so they have the gold company's on it doesn't even Shoggy, you sweet summer child.
Well, last time I listened to much right-wing radio, that they were still doing supplements and gold stuff.
We're past that now.
So they bought all the gold, so now it's just supplements.
They haven't bought all the gold, and it's not supplements anymore.
I want the gold. Give me the
gold.
supplements.
There's still supplements in there, but the gold is completely stopped. They don't want you buying gold, right? They want you buying three things. It's crypto, supplements, and courses.
Well, you know, folks, listeners, with the state of the economy right now, you really should invest in something stable. And we here at the Ancient Show, we'll buy your gold and silver. Send it to us, and we'll look it over and tell you how much we think it's worth, and send you a little money for it.
Maybe send it back.
It's worth nothing. We're not giving it back.
Yeah.
Why are you wasting our time?
So, like the stable coin stuff, like, do you know about stable coins? You know?
Yeah, I don't like them, but I understand, like, they are important for certain...
they're
it's all fake. All money's fake. It's fine.
No, but these are...
Yeah, currency's fake.
These are like...
Gold is real, and we want you to send us your gold and bitcoins to 1AZ047.
Stop it. No, I would beat your ass. All right, no, listen.
Yeah, bitcoins are real.
No, the stable coins... I'm not talking about like in the fiat, no money is real type thing, although that is true. I understand that, but I'm talking about stable coins in a larger context are not backed up. So how a stable coin works is that for every bit of currency that is out there, that exists, right, it is backed up 1-to-1 by either a dollar or a dollar amount of a product that has a stability, that has a stable input. So like there's a couple of them. I think one of them is stable coins for gold. One of them is, I think it's called Tether. I think Tether is the one that does that. The other one is, and this is also Tether too, it's stable coin backed by like actual dollars. So for every bit that's out there, every like crypto, every coin that is minted, there also exists a dollar that is worth that amount.
Did they make stable coin for men?
Stop it. And then the third one is the weirdest one, and I don't think it's very common because I don't understand the legality about it, but it's stable coin that is worth land. So for every amount of coin that is minted, it's representative of like an acreage of a remote place. So it's like speculation realty of like buying the stable coin. I don't know. I don't fucking understand how that works. I think that one is like super duper illegal, and it's probably like some dude off of the coast of Malta like trying to fucking rug everyone. But the one that is like super evil to me is Tether, because Tether refuses to acknowledge whether or not it has any fucking money in it.
Yeah.
Do they brush and feed the coins?
No, they don't brush them.
They
don't take care of their coins. No, they don't take... Dude, these coins are in terrible shape, dude.
They were stable.
No, they're not stable. No, they're not stable. They're outside in the cold, man. We gotta call PETA about this. No,
they're eating horse meat in Idaho.
No, I don't know. This shit's boring if you like get into the brass tacks about it. But I do want to say that it does... I don't want to say it, but...
I don't understand. I mean, I understand they operate like as... They have some function in the way like exchanges and stuff work, but I don't understand why anybody actually invests in stablecoin. It seems like buying dollars for one-to-one prices.
Yeah, the idea behind it, well, that's not how that works at all, but the idea behind it is that it's, okay, Shogs, the market cap on it can rise, but it can't sink below the dollar. Does that make any sense?
Okay, I see. Yeah, all right.
Okay,
well, that sounds... That sounds to me.
Yeah. So, like, no matter what, every dollar you buy is a dollar, and then...
Look, we made money that can only go up and never go down.
Yeah.
Wow, incredible. Where can I get me some of this?
Tether
Definitely legitimate concept.
How Tether uh, keeps in business and stays in business and works in the American, like, because the Americans at first were pretty credulous, like the American administration, like the Joe Biden administration, and I think Tether's been around for a lot longer than.
Yeah.
I think they were like the Obama administration.
Yeah, no,
Tether.
Tether's like not as old as Bitcoin, but it's like it's an old one.
Yeah, and so they were pretty credulous about this and how they got around a lot of like FCC standards in America and became somewhat legal. They're like in a weird gray semi-legal sense, but like how they became that is they were essentially saying this pushes dollar dominance in other markets, right? This is because if you translate other people's money, you can turn it into dollars, and now it's worth dollars. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
So like it was about dollar dominance. So Obama was like, yeah, whatever, and then Trump didn't really care about it or was aware of it. Biden was like, I'm a little credulous about this, and like, but I mean, he's like, listen, Jack,
Smells kind of fishy, Jack.
yeah, back in my day, Jack, if you had $1, you take $1 down the corn pocket and you.
He gave you 4 quarters for it, and we called that Mount Gox because that was where he lived, was on Mount Gox.
Yeah. And next thing you know, the stable coins, they say Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. Back in my day, we were all seeing Mae's Fannie. But yeah, so like it's fucking stupid, and the idea now is that the guy, he's like second in command for the FCC, or like, yeah, he's like
Some podcaster, I assume.
no, he's not. He's on the board of directors for Tether. Like,
Okay. Well, at least he knows something about one thing.
no, dude, that's
About
terrifying.
Tether.
Yeah. When they're gonna be like, hey, prove that all of this is $1 to $1, and he's gonna be like, FCC, I'm gonna need you to bail me out now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, listen, fucking, yeah, I don't know, it's fucked up. I don't care. None of it matters. It matters, but none of it matters in
It
a way
does
that
matter.
makes.
It's not
Yeah.
very entertaining. Well, it is. It is very funny, but you have to like.
You gotta do voices. You go, hey, Jack.
See, one reason I don't listen to too much news, I think, is because if I do, it'll be all I want to talk about, and then then there goes all the Patreon, or we get more of it and they encourage us to keep doing that, and that'd be even worse.
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
Let's see. The other stuff that I've been keeping up with.
I saw Russia was doing something with Bitcoin, and I don't know. I do follow crypto news a little bit because I don't know. I just inherently like the idea of money that the government doesn't.
This is
give
an
you,
old. This is
doesn't
an
make.
old. This is an old story, but I do want to bring this up because it. Shouts out to the homie Somewhere for causing Amaranth to crash out. On a pretty like apocalyptic scale.
Does he want you to tell people about that?
I don't care.
I know he's got some secret projects.
This is not a secret project. He posted it on the name.
Okay, all right, okay, cool. I was like,
He went on Twitter and just he tweeted at Amaranth, put the fries in the bag. That's all he did. And
which one's Amaranth?
Amaranth is the big Twitch streamer. Like she's the booty short streamer. Do you know about the booty? Do you know about the booty short method?
What does she play?
She just plays whatever. There's like, she was playing Breath of the Wild, and it was projected onto a green screen that was on her ass. So she's wearing green screen booty shorts, and she's projecting the game onto her ass while she plays it, so she can get around the bikini stream rules. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, no, her boob to hip ratio is no good.
I'm not gonna knock her. I'm not gonna knock her strategy.
Oh wait, I take it back. That was a bad picture of her hips.
I'm not gonna knock her strategy. I think her strategy.
In the back, I guess.
But also, I do
Look up
think
Sydney Sweeney's boobs. See what they're up to.
Stop it right now. I do think, though, that it is weird to sell sex on Twitch. Do you get what I'm saying?
The
I think
website for children, yeah.
for kids, like that's got a marketing demographic that's mad young. Like Kick is also evil in that sense too. Kick is also bad because it does the
But
same
it's for
thing.
evil kids.
Yeah, Kick is legitimately for evil kids, dude.
It's some kids, they just want to look. I mean, I mean, Americans are kind of uptight about.
You're slippery slope right now.
I know, it's like.
The slippery slope.
I don't know. If I was 13 and there was a girl who
just wake
was.
up on the lube bed, Shogs? Wake up on the lube bed right now, dude.
I liked looking at girls' booties when I was 13, and I still do.
Yeah, but you shouldn't. It should be harder.
It should. I mean, how? I mean, this gets into a weird thing. It's like, I mean, should they go to a different... They should have to hit a button that says, yeah, I'm definitely 18.
No, there is always a curiosity that, like, younger people have about sexuality that is essentially, like, not... There's what is it called? There's levels of appropriateness where you can inform them and educate them, but not indulge. You know what I'm saying? That's the smartest way to go about it. Information, education, never indulgence, right? And like that's like the easiest way to think about it, because indulging children is wildly irresponsible, like from a social aspect.
Marketing your body sexually to children is weird, but what if you just draw a sexy cartoon character and put it in their shows? So it's like Minerva Mink, for example.
Shogs, listen, this is too complicated even for us. Shogs.
Yeah, but adult people probably shouldn't be marketing their body to minors. That's no good. Just draw a sexy cartoon character or something.
And like the good way to go about this would
I got naked women in Naruto, and that's for kids. Would be
Twitch to partition its user base. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like they have like if Twitch had like some kind of like Twitch, like I'm not gonna ever fucking knock Gooners. I don't agree. As a former Gooner, I'm not gonna fucking hate on you because I understand the mindset that you get into where you feel like you have to do shit like that, right? Like to get anyone to like, because you're just not invested in yourself. But at the other end of that spectrum, guys, you end up becoming like the Tate brothers. You know what I'm saying? There's no guy who's like, hey, maybe don't jack off all the time, but also maybe don't hate women that can't jack off all the time.
I'm on the record saying I think people should maybe masturbate a little less.
I think people should jack off a normal amount.
Yeah.
And I think that the nominative amount should be decided by you.
1 to 3 times a week.
That's not. I'm 1 to 3 times a day, Shogs. I need.
See, this is why you're not the guy.
I think 1 to 3 times is pretty.
That's why you're like, and a normative amount is TBDH.
It's 10 to 1. Shoggy, I need to do that, Shoggy, because I got a lot pent up, and it's like, and I'm going blind. I'm doing it blind. I'm pulling it blind. I need you to know that.
Why not baby oil?
What do you mean?
I just dry jack. Why do I need to? I don't need accessories other than an old T-shirt.
No, the lube isn't for me, dude.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not. Well, you know what I mean. I'm gonna raw dog my own shit every day of the week. The lube is not for me. But sometimes when I want it stroked on, I want it stroked on in a way that feels nice. What, I'm a fucking monster all of a sudden? I want an oily foot job and I'm the bad guy here? Fuck out of here, dude. What the fuck? What is this? This is fucking Nuremberg trials? I was just following orders. Why are you guys turning on me? What's going on?
My question was, why not baby oil?
Because baby oil is bad for vaginas. That's why. It's like that's why. Because I'm being considerate.
They push babies out of them. They could handle all of it.
I thought you were putting it in your ass. That's why.
No. Also, that's bad for your butt. Baby oil is bad.
That's like saying that olive oil is bad for olive trees.
No, baby oil is like it's got stuff in it other than
other babies.
They put adulterants in it. I want pure baby oil.
I want oil.
Freshly squeezed babies. Ethically, I mean, you squeeze them a little. You don't hurt them.
I like the sun-dried baby oil.
Jesus, I hate this conversation.
No, that's horrible because those babies get all wrinkly before they're even 80.
baby oil is bad for you to put internally.
Like, I don't like the fucking shit that you get. Like, I get this stuff like this locally made, because I don't like the shit they get. They use those genetically engineered babies that stay babies longer and have, like, big freakish oil glands. And they just press them day and day.
Shoggy, you want to talk about our latest obsession on Twitter?
Oh, I don't know. Really tell them about that.
About fat fellas.
How do we even talk about
How do we
it?
talk about fat fellas and fat feather coin?
Cleopatra was a snow bunny. Yeah, these fat fellas, they built the pyramids.
There's a Twitter account that is also I think it's like trading on Solana. They're one of those fucking fucked up.
Yeah, I was like, well, this is selling me some kind of crypto probably, but I don't mind. It's funny. I want to get some fat fellow coin now.
And it's called Fat.
And I hear meme coins are cheap right now. Are gonna be real cheap or cheapening. So good time to buy.
Like, okay, do you understand? It's not a good time to buy. It's never a good time to buy meme coins ever under any circumstance. I need you to understand how it works from the very door of all of this shit. Is the idea is you buy a coin while it's fucking surging, and then you sell it so that the last person holding the bag cannot sell it to anyone in their right fucking mind.
Sure.
So that's how it works. There has to be.
But they can get bags for really cheap.
No, because it doesn't come back. It doesn't research, and if it does, it's a dead cat bounce. That's how markets work, right? And like, you can't make more money than you
Tell me there's a
off of
cat skin bag? Those are really rare and cheap.
Never mind, Shoggy. I never mind. Try to talk finances with anyone at all. I'm not a financial guy. I don't understand it either.
You've heard of the Mad Money Show? Well, welcome to the Schizo Money Show.
Welcome to the Bad Money Show. Money's bad, actually. It's actually bad.
We are financial advisors, and that just makes it worse.
Yeah. Fuck it. Sell everything. Just sell everything.
Leave the cities. Yeah. Send us your gold.
No, what was I gonna say? What was I talking about before we got on the fucking? Oh, the fat fellers.
You seen these, Ruben? These fat fellers?
No, I have not. Can
you Marcos should explain.
Okay,
I'll try to
explain the fat fellers phenomenon. There's like a Twitter account that is selling like crypto coins, and the crypto coin is fat fellas, but it's not fat gamers is another way to say it, right? And so
fat neighbors.
Yeah, fat neighbors, sure.
Fat friends of the family.
Yeah. So then what ends up happening is they make these AI videos of AI generated, and they're kind of hard, and their videos are like fat dudes. It's like day in the life of a fat fella, and he like wakes up and he's like, first thing I do, I get my snow bunny to make me a smoothie, and then like it's honestly it rocks. Everything about it is cool. And then they did one recently where they were in Egypt, and they were like, Cleopatra was a snow bunny. And they have an AI Cleopatra voice, like telling her that, like,
my temple desires your blessing, my pharaoh.
Yeah. And honestly, it's hard. I love it. It's cool. It makes me proud to be a fat fella. Oh my god. Anyways,
we built the pyramids.
We did. Fat guys did build the pyramids.
We got the skinny boys to lift all them bricks.
Shouts out to everyone on TikTok that was roasting me and Janie. It totally didn't hurt my feelings that you said thing 1 and thing 350 plus 1. That didn't hurt my feelings at all. I didn't cry about that. I thought that was good. Actually, I did think that was pretty good. They didn't get my ass. Yeah. You got me. You got my ass.
You got my ass. He cooked.
Yeah, he cooked. Bro really cooked me, dude.
Should have been thing 1 and 355 by 5.
Nah, see now you're over engineering your jokes, Ruben. What is this? Come on, man. What is this? See why can How come y'all can put me on trial about the oily foot job, but I can't put y'all on trial about being bad at jokes?
You put yourself on trial.
Yeah, no one said anything.
Exactly. I said oily
jobs.
foot job, and everyone stopped talking to me. Like I'm.
Why don't you use baby oil? There are 4 lights.
Yeah. Oh my God, Jesus Christ.
So I was at the gym the other day, and I'm working out pretty hard, and I'm listening to like death metal, and then I get this like Spanish metal song playing, super over the top, super dramatic, and I'm like resting, and I'm like thinking, like the pinnacle moment in the song finally comes, and it's like so over the top, and I'm like, I gotta push hard, like all my heroes didn't give up, and I close my eyes, and I start thinking about all my heroes before and after, and I think about like Goku when he's a kid, and like Goku Super Saiyan 3 or whatever, and I'm like, yeah, and then I think like Naruto, and then I think like Naruto as the Hokage, and I'm like, yeah. I think about like Ichigo, I think about Luffy,
think about Homelander, think about Omni-Man,
and then I think about Michael Jackson, and it's black Michael Jackson and then white Michael Jackson.
Oh my God. That is technically.
Has anybody ever done an edit of like the Spider-Man pointing, except it's white Michael Jackson and black Michael Jackson?
I don't think they have. That's never happened in the history. You could do that probably. You could probably get that generated.
I could also just say somebody else should do that and then show it to me.
No, what was?
I'd be like, yes, very good.
What was the fucking?
Got a white Spider-Man, look like Michael Jackson. Got a black Spider-Man, look like Michael Jackson.
That's so stupid. Fuck. What was I gonna say? This lady on my route, she asked me if I was Puerto Rican, and I was like, no. And she goes, I'm Puerto Rican, and I was like, okay, cool. And then she goes like, you just got a swag. And I was just like, this is the most wildly racist shit I think that's happened to me. For wild, dude.
Why? You should have said, I'm Chinese.
No, I'm Chinese. No, I'm 5th generation Chinese. I'm ancient Chinese.
And then sing the song.
What was I saying the other day, that the Jews had descended from the Aztecs?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because what happened was we had them build our pyramids first, and then we exiled them and sent them, instead of sending them to a different country, we sent them to the past, and then they immediately went back to Egypt and were like, well, I guess we should build some more pyramids.
Pretty good at that.
We're pretty good at that, actually.
We really have triangles nailed down.
The first design,
which is kind of problematic because they were invented by Pythagoras, a pedophile. But
the first design was pretty cool, but I think we can make it smoother. and then they did.
And then they went to the future and built the Bass Pyramid.
I think it's very funny that like people all the time think about how like, why are there so many pyramids all over the world? Like, why are there so many pyramid structures? Why do people build pyramids? And like the simplest answer is literally that it is the strongest shape, right? Like the triangle is literally like the strongest shape, so it's the easiest shape to build massive monuments.
Yeah.
I'm saying that it's easy, like it's not an easy undertaking. It's hard, but
it takes less math.
Yeah, you don't need any math to pile rocks like that and be like, yeah, it's cool. And so like that's what I'm saying. Is that
I think you need some math, but like
basic
you'd understand triangle math.
Yeah, which is the easiest math. It's three. It's 3 sides. it's 3 sides. That's it. But
except the pyramid has 5 sides.
Does a pyramid have 5? I thought it had 6.
No, it'd be a weird pyramid.
If it had 6-sided pyramids.
Yeah. And then the bottom.
I feel like you're lying to me. I feel like can't trust you, Shogs. You're right. It's 5. It's 5. You're right. I'm thinking about it. I'm doing shape rotation in my head right now. It makes sense. You know what I've been trying to get into recently? 2 things. One is meditation, which I think is probably bad for me. I think I'm probably the only person that meditation is not good for me, but I'm going to try to get into it anyways. And second...
Baby oil foot jobs.
Yeah, baby oil foot jobs. No. The second one, and this is like... last night I was watching The White Lotus with Christine, and it's good. It's a good show. And I didn't realize how much I fucked heavily with Thai music, like Thai fusion, Thai rock and roll fusion. Have you heard it, Shogs?
A little bit, yeah. It's pretty good.
Sometimes it sounds like there's a song that sounded like, I can't remember the name, like War Pigs, right? Like and I'm like, oh, so is this a Thai cover of War Pigs? And then it wasn't. It ended up being like, welcome to Thailand, and I was like, hell yeah, dude, this shit rocks, dude. They stole that riff and just did their own thing with it.
Yeah, I got some good guitar tones. There's some real good fuzz.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard like Cambodian rock stuff?
No, dude. I
like a bunch of surf rock. It's really cool.
Cambodians do surf rock, dude. That sounds so sick, dude.
It's really good.
Yeah, that sounds fucking tight as shit. It's crazy how like Asian countries get one import from America and then just fucking run with it. Cause like it was like, what is it? The alt R, like that New Jack Swing went to Japan, and then they were making it better than we were. Like that neo soul shit. They were doing that way. That's what City Pop is. City Pop is just American neo soul, and like they were just doing it so much better than we were. And then like, I know China has country music, and Chinese country music is fucking crazy good. Someone was telling me that Mongolian grunge is good, but I think they were fucking with me. I think that they were lying. I've never heard of a Mongolian grunge band. I can't imagine what that would sound like. I think it's cool. I think that kind of cross-culturalism shit is tight. I'm trying to think of what else that I knew that it's been on my mind. Now that we're coming to the part of the episode where the two of you are on your phones. I love that.
Sorry.
Well, come on! I've been getting the fucking episode this whole time.
Sorry, I'm sleepy today.
I'm missing out. I had a burger for breakfast, and I'm gonna eat a burger for dinner.
That's pretty good life.
Yeah, I'm living the most American dream. I'm living the American dream right now.
Only if you'd had a hot dog in there too, and maybe some apple pie.
I did have a hot dog. I had a hot dog from
Nice.
7-Eleven.
They got good ones. I keep telling people. Best roller grill in the biz.
Ruben, it looks like whatever the back of your background is, it looks like a pom-pom on the top of your head.
Oh,
yeah.
Well,
it's dumb.
I had a birthday this week.
Yeah.
I'm 39 now.
Damn.
Yeah, damn.
And
I'm starting to feel like a lot of getting tired of some of the juvenile stuff. So I was thinking I might transition just doing jokes about Proust. Marcel Proust.
You're not listening to Juvenile anymore?
Yeah, he's not listening to Juvenile. He's like the weed dance.
I don't know. It feels weird.
What do you do?
I think I spent all this time amping myself up to be 40. I didn't anticipate 39 getting in the way. It's like, shit.
You have to understand, dude, that like there's like definitely you should be adult in your relationships. You should be the adult in your relationships, but you also should be a kid at heart. You know what I'm saying? You should be capable of experiencing both things, right? And like age, for me, every year I get older, I always think about how funny it is that like I'm doing this shit, but I'm also maintaining more responsibilities. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to get at is that you can carve out a niche for yourself. You shouldn't have to feel like you have to abandon things.
Oh yeah, I get it. I mean, up to a point, like, I don't know, like one thing I've been thinking about with Drake this year is he's like the same age as me. Yeah. And it's very ignoble to be carrying on like that when you're almost 40. It's kind of...
Drake, it wouldn't be if Drake wasn't a fucking loser. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's it. His loserness is what taints what he's doing. Does that make any sense?
Well, he thinks he's cool. And you gotta embrace your faded qualities, I guess. You know, your patina. You can't just be like, nah, I'm still cool. It's like...
Shoggy, if I've
never been cool though.
Shoggy, if I rented out like the King of Diamonds, like the strip club, the King of Diamonds strip club to play Halo 2, you know what I'm saying? Like it wouldn't come off as being pathetic. It would come off as like that guy's living his fucking dream right now.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So like,
Well, it'd be special for you if you did it. You know, he does shit like this all the time.
That's what I'm
feels,
getting at.
yeah.
Is that, like, it's because he's a loser about it, because he's doing it in a form of excess instead of like, you know, just something that, you know, so something that he's always wanted to do. Like, it seems to me like what he's always wanted to do is manage a Dave & Buster's. I think like if Drake
staffed by 19-year-olds.
Yeah, if Drake could just somehow be like a manager at a Dave & Buster's where he's wildly inappropriate with the high school kids that go and drink at his Dave & Buster's. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, then I feel like he would find the happiness that he needed to like stop being what he is now. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But also, like,
Drake, he needs to fake his death.
Drake speaks to the soul of a lot of guys.
I know, it's that's irksome as well.
In my most pathetic moments, I was a Drake fan. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, when I was mad pathetic and like sad about my life that was going well, that was not, you know what I'm saying, that wasn't problematic. I had no real issues and I just wanted to make issues for myself. That's when I was a Drake fan. And I, at some point, stopped being a Drake fan because I grew out of that. And you get what I'm saying? And like, so either you stay at that pathetic, like, you know, oh man, I'm a victim, right?
LeBron James was not sufficiently loyal to me.
I did see the last episode of what is that show? Invincible recently.
That's a good show, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I
kind of want to read the comics, but I don't really want to spoil the show for myself.
I don't like the comics, but I also really don't. I don't like the shows. I like the first episode of the show and the last episodes of the show. Everything else in between, complete dog shit. The animation is ass. Everything about it is not fun. It's just like boring. It's a slog. It's a pain. I don't like it.
Amazon just won't give them any money to hire more animators. Despite the fact it's one of their biggest shows, they have like a 10 or 20 animators have to do that whole fucking thing.
Yeah, there's like 6 guys.
No, they're doing their best.
I understand that it's a money constraint. But I'm saying
the first season does look a lot better though.
Yeah, but regardless of that, I'm saying that I like the show. I think the show is good. But that I was kind of like, I felt when I watched Conquest is like, it was weird to me, right?
Go ahead and say it.
What, no, he's not like me at all. I don't feel that way about Conquest. I don't. I'm sorry, I don't. I'm not suffering from success. I'm suffering from my lack of success, actually. I'm suffering from a continued lack of success, a persistent and continued lack of success. And everyone is afraid of me because I keep failing. They're like, how is this guy failing so hard all the time? No, I don't like it because the way that it hit the culture is it hit a bunch of Sigma grindset guys and gave them permission to be bad. Like, to not be bad, but to suck. You know what I'm saying? To be like, nah, this is success. You know what I'm saying? Like, like talking to my AI girlfriend every day is success.
I didn't get that. That's not what I've taken from Invincible.
Because you're not one of those fucking guys, Shoggy. I see these guys.
Well, they'll get anything from anything. Like, you know, they can watch Teletubbies and like, man, Tinky Winky's on that fucking grind like me.
Tinky Winky is on that grind set first off. Put some respect on Tinky Winky's name.
That bag, he's got that shit on.
Yeah, he does. Poe does got that shit on for real. I always wondered, Poe feels trans to me. I don't know why.
This was a thing in the 90s.
Not gay, trans.
Okay, this is more of a La-La guy myself.
Yeah, that makes sense. You would be a fucking La-La guy.
I thought that personally I thought the Teletubbies were a little mainstream. I prefer the Oogie Loves and their Big Balloon Adventure. First of all, Christopher Lloyd is in it. Also a lady with big titties who I can't remember which one she is, but I remember like, woo.
You would have opinions about the Oogie Love community.
I mean, they only have the one movie, but interesting picture though. They were it was by I think the people who invented the Teletubbies, and they were trying to repeat their success, and they front loaded it, and then nobody cared because they released it in theaters, and even if kids liked it, there was no fucking way. Parents will go through a lot. But they're not going to sit through in the theater through a feature length, basically Teletubby movie. they'll wait till it comes to video.
Okay. I'm looking for the audience. I'm looking for the
Getting
homies.
older, I don't know. It just feels.
You're aging gracefully, Shogs. Like,
Yeah, I guess.
You're
I
not.
feel like, what have I done with my life kind of moments, and I'll be dead soon moments, and
No, you.
it's kind of a cheat that you don't even really remember the first 25 years of your life.
I remember them very well. I unfortunately remember most of my childhood, and that is now everyone else's problem, not mine.
Yeah, I remember most of your childhood at this point, too.
Someone had told me, someone DM'd me recently, and they were saying that, like, I had a dream. Like, I have been listening to your podcast, and I told my girlfriend this story about myself, like, about, like, getting bullied in middle school, and that the whole class beat me up. And then I realized that's actually your origin story. Like, I misremembered my own childhood and assumed it was your childhood. And I was like, this is probably the worst thing anyone's ever told me, actually. This is wildly dangerous, dude. Dude, like, please stop interacting with the show, please.
Yeah.
Like, dude, DNI.
We're gonna have to start putting a disclaimer on the front of the show, honestly. NC24.
Yeah.
No listeners under the age of 24 admitted.
Can listen to this podcast.
If you want to listen, you gotta click
Yeah.
on a little thing that says I'm definitely 24.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he put butter all over my body and he called me a turtle. Wait, no, that was Marcos.
Yeah. Anyways, shouts out to the following homies. $10 more to the Gorilla Chow Fund. Carrie, if you know what I mean. Cassie, okay. Damn, pretty good one. CHO Feskatch, Dead Raccoon, Ella L, True Daughter of Uncle Dan, Flesh Kaiju, Fuzzy Nalgas, Grungus Fungus Dungus, Hamwitch, aka Hamstrokers Ejacula, aka Hamrich. It's Hamrick Witchler is what he's trying to do, which is Heinrich Himmler or whatever the fuck. I have information that will lead to Hillary Clinton's arrest. Hell yeah, dude. Jade, John Dislike It, John Favre, okay. God damn it. Kevin Millicent, Keeper, Christopher Lynch, Malik Nunez,
Pod Johns, come on the show.
Pod Johns, come on the show. Pablo Hummus, we won't be as mean to you as the Chapo guys, because I do appreciate you telling me stuff. Ripstone, No Boy, Scubacho, Steve Spavro, it's crazy. Scubacho is a crazy one, dude. Shmoo, Somewhere System, Steven Civignano, the artist currently known as Cookie, Theo, A Bag of Sand, Andrew Morgado, Augur, Benny, Brody, Brian H, Cha-Cha Slide, Chris McTiger, Chris Varley, Chris Wade, Cody Hewitt, Doug M, Even Smaller Micro Penis, Frank Javsey, Fred Sharman, Gabriel, Griselda Noises, boo, 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 boo. He Devil in France, Homer Runtime, Infested Deck, Jason Zoller, Jim Schmungus. There's more. There's always more. Joe Cassidy, Jonathan Weber, Josh G, Kibian, Kenzie Treall, Knife Dog, Laura, Luke Simasek. Yeah, I know you love. Marie, Mesh, Mr. Fide, Miss Bird, Names, Obi-Wan Khashoggi, Oganassi, Patrick Goldman, Prius Patrol, Reese, Richard Koknar, Rianne, Sadish, Radish, Sarah Zadig, that was a tough, you bastard. Slithers, Sockrum Legnar, Solid as Red, Super Male Boy 64, Spenny, Spermicidal Tendencies, Stephen V.
Solid as Red, always, every time she's posting the Fed channel, always killing it.
Hell yeah. Tegan.
Spermicidal tendencies.
Spermicidal Tendencies is pretty good.
Fuck yeah.
Tegan, the disfigured love child of all John Favreaus. The John Favreau shit is going to drive me insane. The Empty Set, the Lale Lule Low, The Limit, fry half pound of ground pork to crisp, yes. Wax Replica, world's largest Margot Peen Huss, and finally, rounding us all out, world's largest micro Peen Huss. I love all of you. Actually, I do have a little bit of homework. I should have done this at the top of the episode, but I didn't. I'm going to put a link in there. The link is for the VTA strike. Not sure if you know this, but in our area, our VTA, which is our Valley Transit Authority, which is our bus drivers, everyone else, they are on strike. They're striking to get a better contract, to get better pay, to get better health insurance, to essentially live a better life. I'm going to put a link in there. It's just an email that is already pre-written and typed up. You don't have to do anything except write to the... just click send, and also don't don't put your email, like, don't click, make sure you click so you don't just keep getting emails, because that sucks. But essentially all it is it's to the board of directors of the VTA to let them know that they need to come to their senses and allow and capitulate to the union, the ATU, the Amalgamated Transit Union. Anyways, shouts out to those homies, support those homies. Link will be below. All right, bye.
Later, gabachos.